Good morning, everyone. This is Shelby with Shelby Creations. I just figured I would turn on my camera and invite you in to the Dragon's Den. Nothing specific to work on, just for maybe a little company this morning. It's cold. It was rainy yesterday. It looks like the sun's trying to come out, but I'm not going to hold my breath. Now I'm sitting here cleaning up my desk. I'd used my peg stamp, and I don't like to put them back unless I've cleaned them. Although some people it doesn't matter, but I'm just weird like that. I fill in some of these holes so I've got room to put that in there. And yes, that's my peg stamps. That's all I have. And it's just a little box that I made out of foam core. Put a sticker on the front. But I have this many because I don't need to buy more. These are going to have to do it. So and it's not that I don't want more. I don't have room for more. I'm in a 6x8 area. And that's all the room I have. Not like the huge bedroom that I used to have. And I'm okay with that. What is... Not sure what that goes to, but look like just a piece of wire. But I'm between projects, trying to straighten up my desk so that I can move. I mean, look at all the ink that gets on there. Oh, that's horrible. Just clean things up, put things back. Now this is my that's vintage photo. That's not what happened to? Oh, it's over here. This was the last walnut stain foam pad that I had. There is still a ton of ink on that. And what I do is I just put them under. Now I've lost the other ink pad I had. See, this is why I needed to clean up. And that just simply sits under there. Yes, I do have labels on things because when I put these in the box that I store them in, oh, these are grungy. They usually sit in the case like this, and I want to be able to, or they fit in there, and I want to be able to see the colors when I pull them out instead of sitting there going through all the colors. Yes, I put the tops on a certain way too. That goes there. Vintage photo, walnut stain, and there's my little ink thing. And this is just a soap dish. It's one I had. I wasn't going to use anymore. And this was, I remember this being on my dad's workbench out in his workshop because he was a smoker. And it always held his cigarette when he was out there working. Now it holds my daubers and a bunch of wonderful memories of my dad. And those things are things that were laying around the house. I don't have to go out and buy more. All right, then I've got my scraps that I put in my little bins. This is too big to go in there. And there's that one. Those are more book pages. I'll stick those over there. That one can go there. That can just lay on top because I'll be using that one soon. Like I said, I'm between projects. So all the stuff that's laying around I need to clear it off so that I can get onto another project and use up more stuff that I've got laying around. Oh, that's stuff to a recipe. Got that. I've got that. Got that. Little trim basket. My pencil that I have had like forever. Not even sure where I got it. Skillcraft. But it is the best little pencil ever. Had it for ages. Scissors go in my bin. My ruler gets put away. That goes up. Then my lace bin, so at least get it spread out so it'll flatten. And clothes. Is it gonna fit? Is it gonna fit? Is it gonna fit? Yep. Oh, nope, it popped. There we go. And this goes back down here in my drawer. And then I have hard sponge. Well, it's not hard, it's stiff. Oh, let me show you what I did. My son, being diabetic, his doctor has him on what's called an Omnipod, which is, it attaches to him and measures everything and helps keep him healthy. The whole contraption, the introductory part, came in a box. And it's a big box, but it has a magnetic closure. And of course it had the writing and all over it. All I did was find some paper, and because of the type of box it is, not sure you can see it, it's similar to the kind of the hard boxes we get our iPhones and our cell phones and stuff in. So you can't really use glue on it because the glue does tend to peel off. So I used double-sided sticky tape, and I've got the wide ones. But this had another sheet, or the Omnipod logo on it there. And there was stuff all over the front, especially the sides. But all I did was cut paper to fit all the different places, all the different sides. No, I didn't put anything on the bottom. And then the front, I measured it out and simply cut it down the center because I wanted the pattern to match. And now I've got a huge, huge box. Well, it's not terribly, terribly huge. It's like 10 3/4 by 6 1/2. So that's not too bad. And then it is 8 1/2 inches this way. But it's a nice sized box, and it was sturdy. And I have no idea what I'm going to use it for. But that's something we can do with our boxes besides the usual little things that I do with all of our cell phone boxes. Make little, supposed to be trash trays. That didn't happen. But let me see, where's my, this is what I want. E6000. Now, as a gift, my son received a candle. And this is the hard foam that comes in with packaging. And this went on the top and bottom of the candle. But this is the type of foam that I make, oops, wrong drawer. That I make these with. And what these are for is when I go to poke holes in a spine or in a signature, I can set this down and poke in it. And it works. It's great. And it closes back up. So this one here was actually 4 thinner pieces. But then when he got the candle, and he always brings me the boxes and stuff, you know, Mom, do you need this? Do you want this? The box was kind of wonky, but I did save these 2 pieces. And you know, with Christmas coming around, we're going to get a lot of packaging. So this is one of the things you can do with it. And this is my E6000, which, as you can tell, is well used. Yeah. And all I'm going to do is come in here and put it all over between the foam. Now, I've tried other glues with this. Hot glue will melt this, so you don't want to do it with hot glue. Other glues, even though they stick, they do tend to come apart. The E6000 will stick it very well. The only thing is you gotta let it sit for 24 hours. But that's not a problem. Now, if you set something on top of this, because of the type of foam, it will make an indenture. It'll squish it. So you want to be careful what you set on top of it. But now this one, when I got it, I'm not sure which side it was. One of the sides had a crease in it. Just let it sit out for a little while. Now see, with this, I can set my scissor holder on top of it and set it there till tomorrow. And then I'll have a pokey tool pin cushion. I don't know what else to call it. So, but I think that's just about got my desk all cleaned off. Now, I do want to, these were a little pair of scissors that I got for embroidery. Those actually need to go in with my sewing stuff. And Jack goes back up there. That can go in the trash. I know, I didn't keep it. I didn't do it. Eyeglass cleaner. Hand sanitizer. If you're doing sprays or even your, when you're doing coffee dyeing or tea dyeing, if I put mine in a spray bottle because I don't do big batches at a time. And I may start it today, I may do it for a couple of days. I'll put some of this in with it, and that way when I come back in the morning, I don't have mold growing on it. So that's always good to have a little thing of that hanging around. I just got to figure out where this goes. Aha, I found the slot. And then my glue goes over there. I do have some of these pages out. So those need to go in with my scraps. And then I always have trouble trying to get that to go back down. A little wipe of my desk here. Because it may look clean, But with all the paper stuff around and dealing with paper, things do get dusty quite frequently. Yeah, it was dirty. So now I've got a whole clean desk. I've had a wonderful chat this morning with you. And I hope your day is wonderful. I hope you have a wonderful week. And until next time, bye guys.